Now that the channel is fixed, I forgot to tell you guys, the channel is fixed, yay! My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook. Sometimes I go picking with my boyfriend, sometimes it's my best friend Sue, and sometimes it's my kids. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun and hopefully just maybe making a profit. All right, so we just got back from our shopping trip. You can find that over on the Relic Recovers channel if you want to watch us shopping for all these goodies. But right here on the Crazy Lamp Lady channel, we're going to do a wrap up of everything we bought today and go over it real quick. So what to start with? That's the question. Let's start at the front. Let's start with this little puppy dog here. So this little guy is actually a little toothpick holder, and I picked him up at the Goodwill. I paid, oh, I took the sticker off because I wanted to see the mark on the bottom. I was pretty sure he was made in Japan, but I just wanted to make sure. He's a little bonzo puppy, and he was 97 cents. I'm thinking I could get anywhere from $10 to $15 for him because they're collectible. He is quite adorable, and actually they were used as souvenirs. So he does say Hershey on the side of his head. I don't know why they thought that was a great place to put Hershey. I don't know why they didn't decide to put it down here. But he's got kind of this blue luster that I like. So he's very cute. His ears aren't chipped, which is nice because usually he's chipped somewhere, but he's not. He's nice. So he was adorable. He was just sitting on the shelf. Let's move on to these Fire King mugs I scooped up. They were 97 cents each. And I just kind of grabbed them because Fire King can be worth money, and off the top of my head, I didn't know if milk glass, I know sometimes the milk glass ones can be worth money, but I didn't feel like sitting on my phone doing a bunch of research, and I knew for 97 cents, I wasn't gonna lose money on them, so I ended up getting them. They are the D handle mugs. We've talked about this before. Here is the handle. These are the D handle mugs. They're the milk glass. They're nothing special. There's nothing on them. I can get about $12 for 3 of them. So they're about $4 a piece, which, you know, I'm making money, but I'm not making like an insane amount of money. I wish I could be making more money, but whatever. Let's move on to this little sugar cookie mold that I picked up at the Goodwill. I also paid 97 cents for this one, and I actually didn't notice it until I was unwrapping it, but it does have a chip on it, unfortunately. On the back it says Brown Bag Paper Art Company. Now my mom does collect these, so I grew up with these. I've seen them before. The angel is actually kind of desirable out of all of them, so she would be about $20 if she didn't have the chip. So I don't know what I could get for her with the chip, but I only paid 97 cents. So we'll see what we can do there. All right, moving on. I picked up these guys because I thought they were fun. They are made in Italy on the bottom. This guy's the little oil guy, and this guy is the little vinegar guy. They're just like a little pair of oil and vinegar. They are marked on the bottom by the pottery Paruccia. I'm not really sure, but I think I can get $15 to $20 for the pair, and I paid $2 each, which was probably a little too much, but you guys know when I find something that I think is cute or fun, I just can't help myself. So that was the case here. I thought the little fat people were fun, so I had to do it. Okay, moving on. These glasses right here, you guys know I have a weakness for glasses. These are Hazel Atlas pheasant glasses. And again, these are not worth a terrible lot of money. I did pay $1 a piece for them. It was half off at this particular thrift store, so they say $2, but I only paid $1 a piece. And I think I can get $4 a piece for them. So again, you know, there's a profit margin there. It's not incredible. We're starting kind of with the stuff that's really not worth a whole lot, but there is profit to be made, and that's what I like. I like when there's some profit to be made. I like when I don't lose money. That's what's important. All right, moving on. I got this little guy. And I don't know if the camera will focus on him. I'm not used to filming here in the dining room. But he is a little bottle stopper, like a little cork stopper that was carved. I really like him. And actually the lady who was putting stuff out on the shelf, oh my God. The lady who was putting stuff out on the shelf was the same little snippety lady that was snippety at me for the Fiesta Bowl fiasco. You guys remember that? And I saw it in her cart and I'm like, oh, can I wish you wouldn't. Okay, never mind. She's like, okay, fine, take it. But she put this right in front of me on the shelf and I just like, I've seen them before, the little carved one. I know there's a company that makes them, oh, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I do this all the time. I'm like, I know there's a company and I'll think of it. But in my shopping video, the same was this and I thought of it and it's Morton Pottery, but we'll get to that. I can't think of the company that makes the little carved guys. It's gonna drive me nuts. But I thought maybe that's who made this, but I'm not sure. I think I can get like $40, at least 40 bucks for this, believe it or not, because it's carved and there's a collector's market for them. So he was actually pretty good. He's marked $2. He was half price, so he was only $1. Little doggy stopper. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Moving on. These I got at the Goodwill. Now these are arc canister sets. Now these would not be, well, they're worth $30. I paid $3 for this one. I paid $2 for this one, and I paid $2 for this one. They're worth about $30, $35. They would not be worth that much if they did not have the seal. The seal is very important to the value of these canisters. So these are the wheat pattern. They're vintage, people love them. I don't know, they're not really my taste, but we're not really shopping for my taste, reselling. So these are, I don't know if you can see them. They're pretty nice. They do need to be cleaned. I haven't cleaned anything. I literally just unpacked everything and put it down. Actually, you know, I pulled everything up to the 3rd floor, realized it was too noisy, and then brought everything down here and set up down here. I had to clear off the dining room table. It was an adventure. But anyway, this light here is a child's light, and it was on the shelf, and I saw it, and it looks to me to be Morton Pottery. Now Morton Pottery made bears like for nursery rooms and stuff. I don't know if they were little banks or if they were just statues, but this is what they looked like, and they were either pink or blue, and they were made by Morton Pottery. Now this guy, it looks like he's the same mold as those, but he's hollow. And I did do a quick search before I started the video to see if they made these lights, and I cannot find one, but I almost guarantee that's what this is. It's very strange. And you know what, the bottom, now that I'm looking at it, the bottom does not look to be that old. I mean, the bear itself looks to be old, but the bottom does not look that old. I might have to peel that off. It looks like there's a mark down there, but I like it. It's cool. I'll take it. So just a little teddy bear light. He's missing a marble, so he needs another marble to go in there. I don't know what I could get for him. I'm thinking like $20 to $30 just for being a vintage nursery light, but we will see about that. Moving right along, let's look at these. Now these are not very old. These are Starbucks espresso cups, basically. They still have the original stickers on them. The original price was $5 a piece. I paid, let's see, these were $3. I paid $1.50, so I paid $75 a piece for these cups. I'm always looking for Starbucks mugs when I am out. I'm always looking at the mugs. I'm always looking at the glasses, obviously. I have had such good luck with mugs and glasses, and that's the one thing, you know, I see all these other, you always, you know, if you're a picker and you go into the Goodwill or something, you can pick out the other pickers. You know You're walking around and you know who's who. You know, you're walking around and you're like, yep, they're picking and they're picking and they're picking. But the thing is, if you watch them and you watch the sections that they don't even go for example, mugs, glasses. There was one time I was in the Salvation Army and I was just looking at the glasses, and there was a pair of Fostoria contrast glasses. I'm sure you guys have probably never heard, and if you have, that's awesome. But Fostoria contrast glasses, I can't even talk, are white and black, and they're iced tea glasses. And I sold those. I want to say I sold them. I bought them for $2 a piece, and I want to say I sold them for like 70, 75 bucks a piece. And I got 6 of them. And they were just sitting on the shelf, you know, but people just walk right by that section. They don't even look at it. But some of the mid-century glasses can go for good money if you just take the patience, if you just have the patience to look and stop and not just buzz through looking for like high dollar items that like in the, I don't even know what sections you're looking in, but look for the glasses and look through the mugs. That being said, the Starbucks mugs, even the ones from like 2000, the ones with the cities on them, some of the cities are highly, highly collectible, hundreds of dollars for some of the city glasses. I'm sorry, some of the city mugs. You just always look at the mugs. That being said, these ones are not city mugs. They're just little espresso cups. And I have 8 of them here. I'm thinking I could get 35, 40 bucks for the set of 8. So it's not a huge score, but it's still a pretty good return on whatever it is I spent here. I'm not gonna do the math. I'm not good at math. It's not my strong point. Let's move on here. This teapot. Now I have no idea how much I can get for this teapot, but I do know that it's made by Toshiro. And I know that because I have a matching casserole in my Etsy shop that I got in the antique shop. And I saw this on the shelf and I looked at it and I thought, oh, I know that because I have a matching one. So now I have a match, and I love the crazing. That's why I bought the casserole set, because I loved the crazing on it. I don't know if it's gonna focus. My ring light is like, oh, I hate you, I'm gonna be super bright. I didn't even adjust it like when I came into the dining room, so I don't know like how harsh it is right now. Probably should have done that before I started filming, but hopefully it's not ridiculous. So I have a matching piece to this, and I saw it on the shelf and I just had to grab it. I'm not sure how much I got for it, but I'll probably get like 20, 25 bucks. I'm gonna throw it up in the Etsy shop. Moving right along, what else do we have that we haven't talked about here? Oh, this is just a cute little thing. I got this for the kids' toothbrushes up in the bathroom. It's got like a little bunny on it. They had a hippo too, but I figured that it wouldn't fit on our sink. We got a really small bathroom, so the sink is like, the sink space, there's not a whole lot of sink space, so I needed something small, so that'll do the trick. This right here is a custard glass creamer. I think I might have made a mistake buying this. I only paid $1 for it. I think I can at least get my money back, but I've got this thing for vintage glass, and I saw it, and I honestly, I think it was a mistake. But one of those things, we all make mistakes. This was my mistake for the day, but I'm gonna make my money up in other places, so it's not a bad thing. We're just gonna net it somewhere else in our purchases today. No big deal. Now these are not old either. These I found at the Goodwill, and I love Majolica. Majolica, that's a long story. Majolica is basically pottery that looks like, sometimes it can look like vegetables. We'll just say that because it's just this huge history of Majolica and Palo Seaware and blah, 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 that we're not gonna get into in this video because it's like huge, but you've probably seen the plates that look like cabbage leaves or like, yeah, cabbage leaves. You know the plates that look like cabbage, and they're Majolica. This reminded me of Majolica. The reason being, it is actually, it says right in the bowl, it is actually molded from real fruits and vegetables. Very cool. So it caught my eye. I paid $3 for this, and I paid, what price was on here? I believe I paid $3 for this as well. But it's handmade in New York by Melanie and Justin, and I really liked it. Now, I believe the lettuce bowl, or maybe this is the cabbage bowl, it sells for like 60 or 70 bucks on their website. These sell for like 30 bucks and $30. So I mean, like, there's money there on their website, but their stuff is like new, so like it's not up on eBay, and I'm like, is it weird that I put their stuff up on eBay? I don't know, I'm not sure. But I think I'm gonna put it up on Etsy, because if it doesn't sell, I'm okay getting stuck with it. Like most of the stuff I buy, I'm perfectly fine getting stuck with this stuff, guys, you know? So it's not the end of the world. But I really liked that. I thought that was fun, and I thought it was cool. And I thought, I'll take that, thank you very much. So moving on, I do have one last thing. I bought this. I bought curtains, because our house, I've only bought 2 curtains so far, just 2. In the living room, so people can't stare at us when they're driving by. The rest of the house is curtainless, and my son is constantly like getting dressed to go to bed in his bedroom, and he has the lights on, and it's just like this theater for all the neighbors, and I'm like, what are you doing? Ashton, go to the bathroom, you know. So finally I bought him curtains so that he can get changed in his own bedroom, you know, like a good mom would. So anyway, I bought these because they kind of reminded me of William Morris, like a William Morris print. And I bought them for the studio upstairs because you guys have been complaining of the echo, and I know the echo is probably really super bad in here specifically because the dining room is really open and huge. But I bought these specifically for the studio so that there wouldn't be so bad of an echo. The only problem is I got them home and I looked at them and somebody sewed them up. So they're super, super short. And I'm like, what? So I have to get one of those things, and I have to pick all the threads out to widen them so that they'll fit on my windows. It's so annoying. Who does that? So that's my project. My project is to undo these things, but they're really nice curtains. I'm not like really experienced in curtains. I love curtains because I love vintage and stuff, but maybe you guys could tell me this, and maybe this is a really stupid question, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to hang these when they don't have like a pocket to put the stick through. Like, I'm very confused. I mean, there's no like hooks to hook to put the rod through, and then there's no hole to put the rod through, and I'm at a loss here, guys. But I absolutely love the pattern, and it kind of like, it reminded me of William Morris. I don't know if it is a William Morris fabric, but I think it would look great up in the studio, and it'll keep all the boys out, you know, because they'll be like, ew, floral print. So anyway, this is everything I got today. It wasn't like a terribly amazing haul like we've had in past videos, but I'm still pretty pleased with it. And we're going out again tomorrow with Sue. So we'll have another good day tomorrow, I think. I don't know if we're going to the antique shops or if we're going to the thrift shops. I think we're due for some antique shops though, because I want some big scores, and that's usually where I get my best big scores, are at the thrift, or I'm sorry, or at the antique shops, because that's where I can really pick. I'm pretty good at picking antique shops, and that's like the thing, is I love picking antique shops. I mean, thrift stores are fun and stuff, but it's usually like you it's hit or miss. And at antique shops, I can usually find one item, at least one item that I'm like, I can make $100 on that, just like that, you know? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hop on over to Relic Recovers. I'm posting my shopping videos over on that channel just for the winter months, because that's my treasure hunting, metal detecting channel. And obviously, I think it's like it's like single digits degrees out right now, and I can't go digging for that channel. So for content on the channel right now, I'm posting my crazy lamp lady videos over there. So the shopping videos are over there. The haul videos are right here on Crazy Lamp Lady. But I hope you enjoyed. And also another thing, any topics and stuff you guys want me to talk about now that the channel is fixed, time I forgot to tell you guys, the channel is fixed. Yay! Oh, by the way, you're probably seeing ads, so you probably realize the channel is fixed. But anyway, now that the channel is fixed, I want to like start producing more content for the channel. So if you guys have ideas for videos, stuff that you'd like for me to talk about, stuff that you'd like Sue to talk about, with Sue it's hard because we usually only hang out on Thursdays, but if there's stuff you'd like for us to talk about, leave it in the comments and let me know, and we'll try to do a video about stuff. I don't know, whatever you guys want to hear about. I know you guys have been bugging me about doing a lamp rewiring video, and I'm like, somewhere there is footage of me rewiring a lamp with kitchen scissors and a butter knife, and I will find it and I'll post it just for you guys so you can see how it's done. Anyway, we almost lost everything. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will maybe see you tomorrow because we're shopping again tomorrow. So, oh, this stuff will be up on my Etsy shop, so I put a link to that down in the description, as well as a link to the relic recovers video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you've spotted something that you just can't live without, don't worry. I've put a link to our Etsy store down in the description.